Hey, what's up you guys, it's Sophie, and I'm so sorry if you can hear my air conditioner going in the background, but I am very overheated at the moment, so it is definitely a necessity. But today I wanted to kind of talk about a whole bunch of stuff with surrounding entry-level jobs. As you guys know, if you watched my I Got a Job video, I recently started working at Mashable, the media company, and I started that job a couple of weeks after I graduated, and a lot of people commented on my I Got a Job video saying that they wanted to hear kind of about the entry-level job application process and kind of everything it's like in terms of transitioning from college to your first job after school. So I thought I would kind of round all those questions up into this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and please feel free to leave some suggestions below if you want some more content surrounding my job. I was kind of thinking of filming maybe some sort of day in the life video, but I'm not really sure exactly how it would work. Obviously I'm just sitting at a computer most of the day anyway. So leave your suggestions down below, I'd love to hear them, and let's just get started. So first of all, I found that applying to entry-level positions was pretty generally similar to how I would apply to internships. I had a couple of different methods in terms of where I was searching. So number one, where I look for jobs or internships, is always LinkedIn. I have found LinkedIn to be just the number one most helpful place for me in terms of there's a lot of different ways you can search, based on your location, what type of job you're looking for, what industry, and you can also, there's a handy little tool that you can use where you search, basically you go to the LinkedIn account for your college, and then you can go to alumni from your college, and you can see basically what industry different alumni from your school are working in, and you can actually see their profiles and see what jobs they have. So if there's somebody who graduated from your college who now has your dream job, basically you can find them through LinkedIn and contact them if you want to do that. So I just found LinkedIn to be super helpful, and it's where I always went to search for jobs first. I felt like it always had the jobs first before other platforms had it, and I always just would make my search parameters like New York City, entry level, and I would specify also, like sometimes I would type in social media editor or social media producer or just social media, or like magazine editor, or I would type in all different kinds of phrases to get just different results and varied results. Sometimes I would specify company if I was really looking for a job at a specific company, and that's super helpful. The other platforms I was using, there's a platform called ZipRecruiter that will send you like email alerts for job openings. That's pretty helpful. I also just a lot of times will Google larger companies because they have their own career sites on their website, and often you can see more job openings on that specific career site than you would see maybe like on a LinkedIn. So for example, if you type in like Condé Nast careers, it'll take you to Condé Nast's website, and they have all of the current job openings at all of Condé Nast, and sometimes you won't see all of those results at these different job sites. So if you're looking for a larger company, sometimes it works well just to go directly to their website. So that's kind of all the ways that I looked for jobs. I also kind of was given recommendations from people that I was interning at CNN, and people there were giving me recommendations because they knew I was looking for jobs. And there's different Facebook pages and stuff for people in the media industry to all keep in contact and give jobs to each other and all of that sort of stuff. So I was also getting a lot of recommendations for my internship. So if you are at an internship, I recommend being very proactive, being straightforward with your boss. Tell them that you're looking for a full-time position, and if they don't have anything for you at that company, ask them if they know any contacts in the industry, if there's a specific company you're interested in working at. Like for example, I work at Mashable now. 3 or 4 people I think in my team at CNN had previously worked at Mashable. They all had contacts there. They were sending emails on my behalf and things like that, and you should really be using that stuff to your advantage at your workplace, because they were all super helpful and willing to help me get that position. Oops, sorry, that was my laptop. Basically, those are kind of all the ways that I applied and everything like that. In terms of filling out the application, I found that most of them are very similar to when you apply to an internship. Obviously, you want your resume, your cover letter. The process works a bit differently. So, for example, for internships, I feel like it would usually be like a phone interview, and then maybe one in-person interview, and then you would get hired for the internship. For jobs, I found there were a lot of times multiple phone calls. After a certain number of phone calls, you might be asked for letters of recommendation from former bosses or from teachers or anything like that you might have letters of recommendation from. So you should definitely have a few on hand from different professors and different employers. And then they also would bring you in maybe for multiple in-person interviews depending on how large the firm is or something like that. And then you would usually get offered the position over the phone, versus for internships I often got offered the position over email, and they would explain to you the benefits and everything like that. So the, I guess, interview process is a bit different, but in terms of like the application process is pretty similar. The questions they also ask you could be a lot more in depth. So for internships, I feel like it's mostly like, what are you hoping to learn from this internship and what's your past experience and stuff like that. But for a job, I feel like it's a lot of asking about your technical skills, your knowledge, and also like kind of what you've done in the past that you can now bring to the table at this company. And they definitely expect a lot more from you, obviously, because it's a full-time job. So you definitely have like longer interviews, more preparation going into that and everything like that. So yeah, that's kind of everything in terms of applications, interviews, and things like that. You know, not too different from internships, but slightly different. And some of you guys were just asking for kind of a work-life update. So I am absolutely loving work. I work in social media and I am totally loving it. I think work is a lot better than school personally. I loved NYU, but it's just nice being able to come home and not have homework and things like that. And also it's nice to have a lot to do at work, because sometimes at various different internships you might not always be needed throughout the day, and when you have a full-time job you're definitely needed, which is really nice, and I feel like I'm learning a lot. And I love my office, I love my team, and everything has been really wonderful. So yeah, feel free to leave me any comments you have about entry-level jobs in the feel free to leave me any questions you have for entry-level jobs in the comments below, and I will try to answer them. Sorry, I'm a little bit frazzled right now. I really would love to keep filming videos for you guys, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that and still balance work and everything. Obviously, I have a regular 9 to 5. I do get to work from home on Mondays, and I work like more of an evening shift, which is why I'm filming this right now on a Monday morning. So I'm really trying to figure out my schedule and work around everything so that I can still film some videos for you guys. But please be patient with me, and I thank you so much for being patient just in the last like month or however long it's been since I've been going through the process of transitioning from graduation to starting a job. It's been a little bit hectic, but I'm absolutely loving it so far, and I hope you guys stick around for the journey. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!